Hello to anyone watching this video. You probably read that already. It's been exactly a month since we broke up. Maybe around this time we broke up. The thing is, I'm able to, I've been doing so much better. So much better. Because I've been following the way I should have. I've been moving on and healing from a breakup the way I should have. Instead of, rushing to a relationship, doing drugs, doing all these type of things, I've been doing so much better, because if you watched my first video when I first started this channel, it was maybe 5 days after we broke up, and I was miserable. And days after that, I was miserable. I was like, I just came back from crying. Probably I was on the verge of tears. I was posting so much, just talking about life and trying to get away from this. And recently I haven't been making videos about my breakup because obviously, I don't wanna, because if I do, I don't sleep, but I don't psych, because I always remind myself of her, always think about her, But I'm making this video because it's special. It's been exactly a month. And, sometimes I still think about it. Sometimes she's in the back of my mind. But, I've been focused on myself. I've been focused on God. I've been focusing on the gym, And I'm able to move on. I'm able to, look at myself now and say, you did a good job. I'm proud of you, son. I'm able to say this to myself. Because I know I did a good job. I'm still moving on. I'm still healing, I'd be lying to you if I said I moved on. I'd be lying to you if I said I healed already. Because I haven't, And I'm gonna tell you how to move on. Heal the right way. I don't want you to move on and heal the wrong way, because there's so many wrong ways you can do this, okay? First, delete social media. Okay, I promise you, this is one of the best things you could do. Because I wish I deleted social media the second we broke up. I wish I removed Snapchat. I wish I deleted Instagram. I wish I deleted all those things that that were leading maybe you think about her. Because I promise you, as long as you keep these things open, maybe you say, I'm gonna keep Snapchat, I'm gonna keep on messages, just in case she texts me. But has she texted you? Has she came to your house? Has she texted you? Has she called you and said, are you okay? You need anything? Has she, man? Has she checked up on you? Has she texted you first? Has she? You're right. She hasn't. Okay? I want you to take it personally. I want you to realize she doesn't care about you anymore. Okay? I promise you, if you don't delete that one app that you're saying that she's gonna reach out to you, she's not usually going to, the more you keep saying that, the more your heart is gonna crawl through that one crack, that one app that you left open, just to text them, just to see where they are, just to see what they're doing, And when you stalk them, you're back to square one. You're maybe back an hour, 2 hours a day to where we were a day ago, because you checked their Instagram profile, because you have to face it and got reminded of all the memories. Okay? You have to block it out. Your phone is so powerful, because it gives you the ability to check what they are, it gives you the ability to see what they're doing, so much things. But you don't want that ability. You want to remove them from your life. You don't want them to, stay in your life. Okay. Next, remove habits from your life and replace them with things that benefit you. Okay, this is one of the, I'd say maybe the second biggest thing that helped me. Okay, because for me, the thing that hurt me the most was my routine. It's basically because I always slept on call for her. I always woke up in the morning, called her. I always hung out for her at certain times, certain days. And now that I don't have those routines anymore, I feel empty. I feel like I would cry every day. And so that's what I did. So for me, obviously it could be different for you, but for me, it was sleeping on call. So every time I sleep on call, it's sad that, maybe I listen to like an online sermon, I listen to a Reddit story, I listen to, maybe music, things that that benefit me, make me a bit happier person, maybe, educate about God, learn about other people's lives, that benefit me, because I don't do, I didn't do things that person me, like vape, try to break myself to sleep, I didn't do that stuff. Or what else I did was I read the Bible before I went to sleep. These benefit me by learning about God, learning about, just learning. And these benefit me. I know they benefit me. So I kept doing that. I replaced the habits that I had of her by replacing with better things that benefit me, know? Well, let's say you guys woke up on call and you always text her. I mean, okay, sorry. Let's say you always woke up and you always check your phone and text her, look for her message, you know? Now maybe, you know, when you wake up in the morning, write 3 things on your piece of paper that you're grateful for. Write 3 things that, you know, that you're gonna do today. Like objectives. And these help you understand yourself, these help you benefit you by knowing what you're gonna do, set a clear path for your goals, you know? These just benefit you, and there's so many other ways you can do it, you know? I'm just giving you a few. I know you can think of more. I know you can think of so much more, you know? But you have to replace these things, you know? You can't just, you know, expect it to just remove from your life and just leave it there. Expect that void could be filled by itself, you know? You have to fill that void by yourself. Because the reason why it hurts so bad, because there's a void in your heart that, you know, they were sort of love, that they were sort of, you know, physical touch, by care, you know. But now that they're gone, that void is still there. One of the biggest problems people do is, you know, what they usually do is try to put temporary band-aids on that wound in your heart. And what I mean by that is by saying, you know, hooking up with random girls, you know, drinking, vaping, smoking, drugs like that, you know. And these put temporary band in your heart. And when you get home, once all that's gone out, all is done, you're done with all that time, you know, you have to rip that band-aid off before you go to sleep. And guess what? That wound is gonna be there, and it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be full of bacteria, full of bad gunk that you don't want, you know. And you don't want that. You want it to heal normally, even though it hurts. You know, it's like an open wound, you know. You want it to be open to, you know, air, but you want to take care of it by benefiting yourself of stuff, you know. You don't want to just rub a bunch of lime, but hurt yourself that hurt you on it. You know, you want to treat it. You want to, so why can't you do it for yourself, you know? Okay. My last thing. This is the best. Nothing will help you move on and heal better than this. And that is growing in silence. Growing in silence, that's it. Okay? Growing. I mean, you know, working on yourself, going to the gym, going closer to God, spending time with your family, you know, working on yourself, taking therapy, you know, working on yourself, benefiting yourself, you know. And I'm just kidding, those are a few examples. You don't have to follow what I did, but this is what I did, you know. I wake in the morning, go to the gym, pray to God, do all these things that I had a routine for myself that benefit me every day, you know. I don't just do the same routine every day and expect myself to be better every day, you know. I change it up, you know, improve myself, you know. I learn about day trading, I learn about starting a business, and I'm improving myself. You know, I'm learning how to become a better boyfriend, how to become a better, you know, a better kid, a better child, a better, you know, adult, learning, you know, starting all these things, you know. And I'm not saying that, you know, it was easy, but I put the effort in, you know. I did put the effort in. Okay? And I grew. I know I grew. And when I say grow in silence, I don't mean, you know, posting on your story every day. Posting saying, oh, I benched 400 pounds. I deadlifted 800 pounds. They don't care. Because they know that you're trying to make them jealous. They know it, but they don't care about that, okay? I promise you. Once you grow enough, once you become that better person, they'll notice. Because that happiness comes with it. They don't notice how happy you are. They'll notice how much you're prospering, how much better you are. And I promise you, I absolutely promise you, that they'll notice and they'll come back to you. They'll come back and say, hey, I made a mistake. I really, really miss you. I really want you back. But do you know what you're going to say? No. You're going to say, no, I'm sorry. I'm doing too good right now. I don't need you anymore. Because exactly a month ago, do you know what I was doing? I was begging her, pleading on my knees, saying, please stay. I need you. I don't want to live without you. You know what she did? She left it. She did. She ran after her boy. She cheated on me. And I like exactly today. You know what happened? She was staring at me so much. And for the past couple days, she was staring at me, you know. And I could tell that she was wondering where things were wrong and asking, you know. But I didn't care. You know, a month ago, I was begging on her knees to come back. Now, I'm fine. so much better. I don't need her. If she comes back to me, I'm gonna respect. I'm not gonna bash her. I'm not gonna hate on her. But I'm gonna tell her, no, I'm sorry. I'm doing so well right now. I don't need you anymore. Okay? Because I grew inside. I didn't need to post on my story. I didn't need to say anything. Because she noticed how much better I'm doing. How much happier I am. How much more I'm laughing. You know? I know it's hard. Another thing is, you have to focus on the bad stuff sometimes. Not like in a way you're, if you're gonna die soon, I'm not saying like that. I'm saying, you gotta focus on how she hurt you. Because I know you can think of a couple things how she hurt you. I'll do it for you right now, okay? She hurt me, she manipulated me, lied to me, cheated on me, lied to me more, she made me feel horrible at night, Those are a couple of things that, she did to me, and now that she's gone, I'm able to focus. I mean, she was really lazy, so she kind of weighed me down for all my dreams. Now that she's gone, I'm able to follow my dreams. I'm able to prosper. I'm able to grow normally. And I'm glad I needed that breakup now, I know a month ago now, I was begging her, saying, please, I'll change. I'll do anything, I'll do anything. I was praying to God, saying, God, please bring her back. God, please. But God, this is God's plan. Because if it was really true love, if it was really God's plan, then maybe, if it was really God's plan, then no matter what I do, no matter if I block her on any social media, no matter if I remove her from my life completely, God will always find a way to bring us back together. But if it wasn't true love, true God's plan, then nothing will happen. And because he knows what's best for you, because he knew what was best for me. He knew I needed that breakup. He knew I would never follow my dreams. He knew I'd never lock in and follow God, be closer to God if I didn't break up with her, if she break up with me. So she broke up with me, and that was God's plan. And look how much better I'm doing. I trusted God's plan. Even though I was praying God, please, I need her. Please, I can't do this without her. God pushed me forward. He kept pushing me. He didn't let me fall back into her. Because he pushed me. He gave me the boost. He lent out the urging hand for me. And he pushed me. Yeah, I guess. Man, if you've got a relationship, it's so hard. I don't even want to imagine what I was doing back maybe a month ago when we broke up. But now look at me. I'm doing fine. I'm still moving on. I'm still taking it slow. But I'm doing so much better, man. Like, I'm working out more time with my family. I'm so much more happier. I don't have to check my phone. I don't have to say, worry she's cheating on me, because she's not mine anymore. I care about her, so I don't care about her in a way where if she does something, I don't have to, do anything about it. Because she's not mine anymore. That's fine. I'm glad she's not. There's so much out there, man. There's so much out there for you. I don't want you to be singing on a girl. I really don't. I regret a lot of stuff when we broke up. A lot of stuff that I messed up, a lot of stuff that she messed up, and a lot of stuff that I trusted her. We both messed up, and it was for the best that we broke up. But you know what I'm not saying? I'm not saying I really wish we didn't break up. Because it's God's plan, man. It's God's plan. If it was truly meant to be, then one day we'll get back together, but I don't think so. Because she was bad for me and stuff.